I always thought that the Merovingians were completely overpowered. Of course, in the Matrix universe, they were able to go into the ether and just kind of absorb, not even just, they couldn't get damaged. They could go through walls. They were crazy. And I thought that who would best replicate those guys than a ranger with blink shot. So of course here, ladies and gentlemen, we are taking a look at Murdock in a build that I'm calling the Merovingian. I am Sylphan, and welcome to my hero build series. Like I said earlier, we are definitely taking a look here at Murdock with blink shot. High damage build, a little bit of health, kind of all the basics. It has some crit, attack speed, penetration. It's a high damage build with blink shot to hopefully really keep us alive. So one thing that I always like to do is see what my support is going, and they're going for that. So we're going to get 3 cast tokens, which is exactly what I prefer to do, but I don't have them. I always feel like I get them in my card pack opening videos, but I never end up doing it. So I would prefer to have 3 cast tokens here right off the bat. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to support the channel, please head over to my Twitch donations paid, my Patreon account, and or my Amazon wish list if you would like to support the channel. So the very first ability we are getting, ladies and gentlemen, is the Static Trap. It is a defensive ability here that will enable us to put a trap down there in that little corridor there, because that will enable us to get a little bit of protection from anybody that decides to gank us. We're just going to focus on last hits and really try to be a good support here for our team. Or be a good ranger here, get these last hits for the steal, because he is definitely counting on me to get these last hits, as they are what are going to make us powerful here. If I can just get these last hits, my goodness, as they keep on trying to get me. So I'm fine actually with taking a little bit of a few hits, because the this steal here is he did get the circlet of health, and that is absolutely fantastic. Here we are going to be able to be a little bit aggressive and of course maybe take some damage. So those static traps, they do a little bit of damage, but the more important part is that they reveal the heroes on the map, and they do enable you to see a gank coming very easily. It's very, very nice here in order to do that as well. So the second ability we're going to get is Buckshot. It enables you to shred enemy energy armor. So for that is applied to your whole team as well. It's very, very, very powerful and can really be quite easy to... Oh my goodness. This steal is getting taken out there. Not too good here. Maybe not being the best ranger here, but I can actually maybe punish this Murdock and Decker a little bit. The Decker definitely, as a true support here, is going to have a very easy time disrupting me, disrupting the steal, obviously with that stun. So it's going to be a little bit difficult. I would always try to recommend here that you be safe. Be safe in a relative sense. You can be aggressive here, but it of course depends on the situation, who you are going up against. The very last ability we got is called Move Along. It's another defensive ability. You knock enemy heroes away from you that are in melee range, and it's great. You can knock people into towers, you can knock people away into ultimates. You can do a lot with it, and it's actually really quite good. There is a bit of a delay. I always seem to have issues using it exactly when I want to, on exactly the hero I want to, at the exact right moment. but I mean, it's just something you have to get used to. Somebody like a Narbash, you can actually hit a Narbash away, and it's just the right amount to knock yourself out of his ultimate. It's actually really nice nice that way, and it's something that's actually very reliable. So here, now that we have almost level 5, we're going to be able to see some tricky business, hopefully starting here with our ultimate. So right now, I kind of feel like going for our buckshot. I'm not a Murdock player. I don't play him very much. He's always picked by somebody, and I'm going to decide to go with my buckshot, to be honest with you. Just because I want to maybe clear this lane a little bit here and get this pushed up so that I can go back, just like the Murdock has. As you can see, you saw that he went back to base. So I want to get this, and I will say I will be right back. We have 6 card power. Maybe I should stay. Let's stay here till we have 9 card power, and then we'll go back. We'll push this lane up really right up close to their tower so that we can... Alright, so we're going to use a slow trap here. See if that... No, it's not... We're not able to make anything happen. Maybe if that Steel had his ultimate, we were level 5, we'd be able to coordinate a few things here. But it doesn't look like we'll be able to. Yeah, so I have to be careful of that Decker's stun and her ultimate. She is level 5, so you're always thinking, ladies and gentlemen, of what can the enemy team do? What is their stun potential? And with that Murdock going back, getting his 9 card power, I would have to be careful. He has that power boost right at the moment, so let's go back, spend our first 9 card power. 9 card power, ladies and gentlemen. The very first card that we're going to get is the Sage's Ward with 1 lesser health. We need 200 health to just stay alive here in this early game. The next one is the Madstone Gem in the 5th slot. Now, I am very tempted here to do this, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get transfer my cast tokens into the minor cast here in the Madstone Gem just to extract that extra value, that fully upgraded bonus there from that. And then we can have 2 fully upgraded cards, which, can we say that for the enemy Murdock? No. As you can see, we actually ended up doing a better job. Very interesting. I didn't feel like we were doing that good of a job, but hey, it works out. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our ultimate ready. So we're going to be an absolute beast here now that we're going to be able to do something. So let's try to destroy this gadget here. I'm going to try to do that, but no, it doesn't look like we're able to do anything. I do have my ultimate, which does mean we have a global presence here, but I'm not able to do anything. I want to be very aggressive here, but our friendly Feng Mao didn't follow up. A consideration here is that our ultimate, yep, cheese, is exactly that which you saw from the enemy Murdock there. It's Long Arm of the Law. It's a total, it's a complete map. It covers the entire map, and you blast 338 damage here on the enemy. It's a huge nuke of damage. Sorry for a little poor description here. I'm just trying to be a good ranger here. Shoots through everything, so terrain, it's not bothered by terrain, and it ignores energy armor, so it does absolutely as much damage as it possibly can with nothing to worry about. Trying to do a little bit of damage here on this Murdock, because as you can see, we can be shifty here with our ultimate. We can get them down to an amount that you think you can totally destroy them with your ultimate. So you can actually be really quite a surprising gank hero. Not gank, but you can really surprise the enemy for sure. We are forgetting our traps here, so we'll have to do this. And oh, and I totally overextended here, but I don't think I'm not in trouble. But I can't punish this Decker a little bit. I'm being really aggressive here. This Feng Mao's out for blood as well, but he missed that. I have to be careful. The steel should be coming back. Where's his circlet of health? And there we go. So I am being aggressive. I think I am aggressive in nature here in this game. So I really don't mind being a little bit aggressive as long as the steel here can get his amulet or the circle of health to kind of tick away on us. So as for combinations with Murdock, obviously your shred ability, your buckshot, is something that you want to use with as much synergy with your other abilities. So don't use it if you know you're not going to be able to get a lot of damage off. You know, use it, of course, right before high damage. Use it right before high damage combos from your friendly team. You can do really quite a bit as long as you time it properly. That's kind of really just about it. You can obviously do you can do something really fancy with your move along into a static trap. I have seen that done before, but I mean obviously that's incredibly situational. So you have to be really quite kind of. You gotta be pretty good to do that. Know exactly where your traps are, and yeah. So we're just trying to be a little bit dominant here while just getting this card power. We don't have a ward, so let's place a ward down. Let's see if they have any. No, they don't. Okay. So as you can see, that ooh boy, very nicely done. All right. There we go. Ah, freaking miss. So there was my chance. And I failed. So that is the ultimate right there. That is the combo. Try to get him down and then finish him off with the long arm of the law. I am not accurate with it. I am really not. And just have to... just something you have to work on. There is that delay that happens right at the beginning. He charges up and then fires. You just have to get used to it, and it's really, really hard to do. So I don't think this Grex is going to be able to manage a pull. If he does, that's absolutely ridiculous. I hate Grex's pull. It is pretty broken in the fact that it just really doesn't work. As it says on the ground, it's pretty stupid. Pretty stupid. So you shouldn't be running into as many mana issues as I am. I'm just being very aggressive here and using my abilities. We are kind of almost at 9 card power, so we can maybe stick around here and wait till 9 card power. 9 card power, ladies and gentlemen. After this Madstone gem, we go into a Whirling Wand. It has 3/1 kinetic and 2 cast. This is our 9-point card, as you can see, being able to fully deck that out. That's why I wanted 9 card power. Fully get that whole bunch of kinetic, and we're going to be able to do so much. Now, one thing you have to remember is that your long arm of the law here is all the way across the map. So there we go. I'm going to finish off that Decker, although it probably arguably was a waste, as she was probably already dying anyways. I think our right tower should be good for now, so I'm going to head out here. Let's see if we can actually do something here. That is a long arm of law that actually landed, so that's unheard of. I mean, it was very stationary. Wow, as I get stuck on this, looks like I'll be able to get here in time. Alright, so look at this attack speed now. Look at that. Completely decimating that Murdock. That is a nice amount of attack speed and that damage. And as you can see, that is why we get that attack speed. It is a little early for getting attack speed, but it helps with last hits. It helps with just dealing a lot of damage. So that is okay. Let's see if it is. Yeah, it's a little bit early to get a lot of attack speed, but that is a late game card that we're going to be keeping. So it's okay. It's not the end of the world for sure. I mean, hey, we'll just attack faster, be a little bit more intimidating. Maybe that will mean a lot for me. So let's go here. Are you going to use your fence? No. There we go. There's that. Now we're going to do this here. And use a slow, and yeah, we should. Oh, hi, Grex. Oh, there we go. There's that. And I think we're going to be dead. Yep, we're definitely dead here. Let's see how much damage we can do first, though. Not much. We definitely overstayed our welcome. Piss poor performance on my part. Definitely needed to just get away. Don't shoot. Don't auto attack as you're escaping. It's just a waste of time, and it just stops you from getting that. Now I completely destroyed our advantage that we have. Unless this Feng Mao can be an absolute beast here. Let's see if he can. Oh no, maybe. So 6 card power, ladies and gentlemen. After this, we're going into our blink shot, which definitely obviously would have helped there. Would have helped get away. Now, what does it do? It's a teleport on a 300-second cooldown. But if you actually kill a person within 5 seconds of using the teleport, then that cooldown is actually is actually reset. So very strong ability that you can definitely change. You can chain kills very easily. It's kind of a monstrous play when you see it in action for sure. So here we go. Let's see what we can do. There is the Murdock. And there we go, completely decimated. Let's see if we can get into travel mode here and follow these guys. We are indeed. Oh, but there is the Grux. Again, I'm being really aggressive here. Come on, guys. I'm going to use my blink shot here to finish off this Grux. There we go. Look at that. And the blink charm is done as well. There is another one. We're going to blink again. Try to get this. Get this Gideon. Oh, the plays. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but not able to do that. And we are able to go. There is the play, ladies and gentlemen. The blink shot play. Just being able to decimate the enemy. Use that blink to get a whole bunch of damage off. Just insane, as you can see. Let's put a ward down in their jungle. I thought that I might be able to maybe get that Gideon, but hey, almost did. We got him down to half health, but wasn't able to do. Oh, very nice. There is the ward there. They can see me. And I'm just going to go back before we get isolated even more. 7 card power here. Next shot is the meltdown for some energy armor. I'm feeling good though without it. Let's take a look at what the enemy team has for energy barrier. Let's see, energy armor, a whole bunch on the Severog. I'm going to try to focus on the Grux, Murdock, and Gideon though. So let's see if they have any. They don't at the moment. So I'm happy here going with a Whirling Wand. Here I'm going to skip the meltdown for now, and then go here into 5 points. Oh, so close here. I want to finish this off, so we're going to switch out our weaker Sage's Ward for our stronger one that has health. Get this kinetic, and just so we can finish that off here, and maybe get a health token as that one is just kind of sitting there. There we go. Damages through the roof even more here. We did kind of get a little bit of less damage here on this, but hopefully here he uses. Oh, I'm really tempted to, just because they're all there, but I don't think that would be a good use of my ultimate. Okay, let's see if we can do anything. Can we reach mid lane soon enough? I don't think so. I think they got that tower. Let's see if we can defend it. I think we can. There's that Murdock being too aggressive once again. Let's go right up to these guys, see if we can do anything here. No. Oh, but they did get the tower. I didn't notice that. There we go. This Garux is definitely dead for sure. Oh my goodness. If my aim was a little bit better, we would be able to do definitely a much better job. As you can see, that attack speed is very, very nice. That is calculated, guys. That is the proper amount of attack speed that we will need, but there is more damage coming. So we do have to consider that. I'm going to go on my way left lane here, put a ward down at Orb Prime, and yeah, we're going to see here. Actually, you know what? I am a good hero to take this out, as we can just burst this down very quickly, get that CP, head left lane, push that up. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, are you shitting me? I am just so bad with his ultimate, guys. I have a really hard time with it. I even have a mouse that I can quickly change how sensitive it is, which I was having an issue there. It's really hard. It definitely takes getting used to, for sure. And I just don't play him. I really don't play him enough. I'm gonna go with static trap here. Play some static traps. The traps are something that I do also struggle with, because obviously you can place them and try to force enemies to walk through them. But you know, it's kind of all really up to you. We're going to kind of want to retreat. All right, fine. We will retreat here. Go into this jungle, maybe. Oh, I kind of want to steal this camp, but I think that's a little bit too aggressive. Do have 6 card power already. Let's go into our jungle a little bit, and then head back to base. 6 card power, ladies and gentlemen. Now we can definitely go into a meltdown. Although, if they're continuing to not get any penetration, I might just actually go into a little bit of health, as we probably need that. They're going to start focusing me for sure, and I think we could definitely get that. But I'm going to be a little bit inefficient here. Go for the meltdown. Go for a major cast first. Yeah, our team's doing a good job of saving me with the blink shot as well. So we're going to do that meltdown with major cast for sure for right now, and then we'll split the upgrades between our Sage's Ward and our meltdown as the enemy gets more CP, as they start to get that energy armor, if they're going to get it. So we're gonna have to see. So there is a Grux here. Let's see if I can be Trixie. Nope. Okay, well, we're gonna hit him away here. I'm gonna do this. See if our friendly team can come in to save us. But holy smokes! Look at this minion wave. I do have my ultimate here. Oh boy. And of course I missed. So, boy, trying to secure these kills, guys. It's been a little bit tough, but we're trying. We are trying. We are trying indeed. We are low health already. That you know, hit him away. And no. So that was pretty bad, ladies and gentlemen. That was pretty bad. I thought that Grux was farther away. I did save my move along to hit that Gideon away, which I was kind of anticipating, but that was pretty bad. I missed my ultimate. It's been a struggle, guys. At this point, I definitely agree going in for this lesser health, for this greater health here is going to really be needed. We need that health now, so that's what we're going to get for sure. And hopefully stay alive and be that high damage hero that our friendly team needs. 42 CP, I am the highest, so it's been okay. So far, almost the highest kills. It's been alright. Alright guys, so we're going in here and seeing what we can do here. I'm not too worried about this Grux actually, because we're doing a whole bunch of damage. So there we go. That's a one dead Gideon. I'm not even going to worry about the ultimate here. Okay, so well, we're definitely going to just about barrel down this lane here and see what we can do. Here is a... So at this point, guys, we're doing a crazy amount of damage. A little bit of damage in that meltdown seems to actually have really kicked it up quite a bit. It's really quite crazy. 239, but we do have War Prime, so there is that as well. The mid lane and right lane are definitely going to be... Probably don't want to be doing that, Grux. Because that is a lot of damage. Yeah, we should definitely be able to pierce this for sure. I'm gonna pierce this this health there. Ooh, and there's the there's the surrender. Yeah, that was a numbers advantage. Barreling down the left lane. Not really much they would be able to do. We were quite far ahead, and there you guys have it. Very high damage build, still with 1,000 health and cards put into blink shot. So not all of it is definitely in the not all of it is in damage, but a large portion of it is. Let's take a look at the build. Here is the build, ladies and gentlemen. The Archmagus as your prime card. Obviously, you need to deal damage. That is your role. In the early game, as you see, there is some options. Health Potion and to cast tokens, or if your support's being really awesome, getting that circlet of health and mana, you can get away with 3 cast tokens. But as you can see, I don't have enough. So, yeah. Could definitely go 3 cast tokens if you do have an awesome support. Awesome. First card, of course, is your Ward. 1 lesser health for that 200 bonus health. Gonna really help keep you alive, keep you in the game, keep you getting CP, getting that CP advantage, hopefully winning the game. Next card is the Madstone Gem. Very quickly you can have a little bit of attack speed that really helps. He does a slower basic attack, I would say, so that's really going to help, but all of those minor casts set you up for that great damage, getting that really good solid last hits right in the early game. After the Madstone Gem, we go into a Whirling Wand for 9 CP here. This one, 3-2-1 for that kinetic that sets you up for the later game. Yeah, it's a little too much kinetic for the early game, especially since we do have the Madstone Gem. But this is a fun. We keep this card for the rest of the game, so it's calculated for the rest of the game. After this Whirling Wand, then you go into the Blink Shot. But if you're already having troubles at that time, you can get the Blink Shot before your Whirling Wand. It's completely up to you. After that, the Blink Shot, then you go into the Meltdown, but I would actually agree that it was a little bit early, so I'm going to put the Meltdown after our second Whirling Wand here in my notes. And after that, you can go into the Whirling Wand here. That's 10 card power, so you have to take one of your strike tokens away to fully complete this. Even more kinetic, a lot of kinetic. But that's because there is damage coming later on with the Micro Nuke and the Meltdown. So that's yeah. After the what did we just say? After the Whirling Wand, that second Whirling Wand, then you go into the Meltdown. Hopefully by that time you'll have a good sense of the penetration that you will need to deal with the enemy energy barrier. So after that Meltdown, then you can go into the Sage's Ward, like the upgraded Sage's Ward, like we were, because that health in that later mid game, definitely in the late game, you will need that for all of the damage flying across the battlefield. That is what you need. 369, 1,000 bonus health. That's kind of the minimum in today's meta. I mean, arguably with the Meltdown or with the Blink Shot, maybe you could get away with a whole bunch more damage in here. I would be tempted to 2 greater healths and 1 major cast, but that's playing risky. A good Murdock should be able to have good positioning. A good team should be able to protect their Murdock. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Switch one of those greater healths out for a major cast. A little bit more damage to fulfill your role like a boss. After the Sage's Ward, the micro nuke finishes off this build to replace your Madstone gem, and that little bit of major wound does actually work mathematically. That little bit of crit does increase your DPS. It does. It really does. So don't think that crit is useless. It actually is. And then 2 major casts. It's just crazy. So final build, guys. Micro nuke, upgraded Sage's Ward, 2 Whirling Wands, a Meltdown, and a Blink Shot. We got 1 crazy showcase of Blink Shot in this game. I'm really happy about that. So there you guys have it. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the Merovingian Murdock. Please like this video if you like it, dislike it, share it with the community, guys. Of course, subscribe. If you found this content helpful, enjoyed it, found that Blink Shot epic showcase, please subscribe so I can do it for you in the future. Till next time, like always, stay optimistic and positive.